I believe that drugs should be legal because whatever an adult chooses to put into their body, it is their choice. It is none of the government's goddamn business. Now that's the only reason I need. Some people may agree with me on that, and a lot don't. So for those of you who don't, I'll go to my next argument, which is that the war on drugs does more harm than the drugs could ever do themselves. The drugs themselves, the worst they could do is make some people OD, make their lives crappy, but those are not innocent people. Those who are people who chose to bring it upon themselves. And when you make drugs illegal, in the name of protecting these people from harming themselves, you are harming a lot of innocent people and even killing them. I mean, think of the gangs that you create by making drugs illegal and creating the drug dealing business. It makes it impossible for an innocent person who lives in a poor neighborhood to walk down the street and feel safe. And sometimes they get shot in crossfire and cops get killed in the line of duty. So why are we sacrificing these innocent lives just to save some idiots from doing harm to themselves? It makes no sense. And we're not protecting the children. We've made it easier for children to get drugs. I mean, we've created these pushers who sell it in schools because it's so profitable. And you don't see pushers trying to sell alcohol in schools because it's not profitable. If drugs were cheap, people wouldn't want to push them. There'd be no money to make out of it. And then kids would have to get an adult to buy it for them if they really wanted it, because there would be an age limit for buying it. And it would just be harder for kids to get overall. And also another thing, if drugs were legalized, they would be a lot cheaper, so the people who are addicted would not have to commit crimes to buy their drugs. And also police and public officials would not be corrupted into getting into the drug business because of the money. I mean, people are so simple-minded about this. When they think about legalizing or not legalizing drugs, they think it's a debate over whether drugs are good or bad. It's not a debate over whether they're good or bad. It's a debate over whether the drugs are worse than the drug prohibition. Really, the prohibition creates more problems than the drugs do. And that's all I have to say.